there, guys. Welcome back to Younes Talks Football. I hope all of you are doing well as we get into the meat and potatoes on this one. Real Madrid, it looks like it's actually happening. Jose Mourinho to Real Madrid looks like it's now imminent. And immediately after the end of the season, which is in what, like another week, Real Madrid could formally make a move for Jose, and he will then leave Benfica. Benfica apparently don't want any contact between him and Madrid up until their last game, and afterwards he's free to go if he wishes to. Obviously, there is a clause in there of like, what, I think it's 6 million or something. Peanuts for Real Madrid, spare change. But it's looking like it's going to happen. And I have to say that there's two angles on this. There's the angle of many people that thought Jose was washed and finished. And funnily enough, yeah, new gen football and the way new gen football has gone, right? And everything is so about the system. It's so tactical. It's about being nice. It's about having an arm around the shoulder. It's about all of this, you know, lovey, giddy, flipping, wishy-washy sort of stuff. And then when Real Madrid come calling because they're in a time of trouble, there's only one man that can sort it. And it's the old school, no-nonsense head himself. It's none other than Jose. It's funny how that works, isn't it? And this is an example. I just want to really take an example out of this one for you guys to understand, not just in football, but I think in life as a whole. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. Always. So as more as we go to one side, it's inevitable that people are going to start drifting towards the complete other side and try and get more of that to pop up at some time to balance things out. There's always got to be a balance, always. So in a time where we've been experimenting through many new gen types of manager, quote unquote, not even manager anymore. We're all leaning into head coaches now. Limited powers, all of this. Jose rocks up and goes, listen, I'll come back and I'll set that dressing room alight in 5 minutes. Don't worry. But I come with conditions. I need control. I need transfer power. I need everything to be done my way. And on top of that, I need an agreement from you that you're going to agree to all of these points. That's my last condition. My last condition is that you agree to all of these points. Who's laughing now? Who's laughing now? And we'll see how Jose is going to pattern this Real Madrid team. I'm happy for him because you know what? He done the one thing many people were saying top managers should do back in the day. I will say, okay, I won't say back in the day. I sound 65 years old, but no. But when I say back in the day, let's go 10, 15 years back, right? People were saying this about Pep. People were saying this about all sorts. Oh, you know what? Yeah, no, but stick him in a smaller club. He won't do anything. Everyone was saying that. Take him away from the money. Stick him in a smaller club. Everything will go, you know, completely out of order. He won't be able to get it done. No way. And what did Jose do? Oh, yeah, he went to, quote-unquote, smaller clubs. He did. Man United's not a smaller club, let's be honest. Man United's Man United. But he went to Tottenham. That's a bit smaller. You know? He went to Roma. That's smaller. Won them the Conference League on the first try. Fair enough. He went to Fenerbahce. That's definitely smaller. He went to Benfica. That is right. Now, I'm not saying Fenerbahce is a small team. Fenerbahce in Turkey is a giant. It's a giant. In Turkey, giant. Across that part of the world, gigantic. But if we're taking Fenerbahce and we're sticking them in the pool of UEFA, yeah, Fenerbahce all of a sudden now look like just an average team. Do you know what I mean? Benfica, yeah, up there in the Portuguese league. Happy days. They're going to finish second, if I'm not mistaken, this season. Porto have won it. But again, put them in the pool of everyone else. And yeah, no one's saying Benfica's on the level of flipping PSG's and Man City's and Arsenal's. No way. So it's relatively smaller. Oh, but Real Madrid now. That's a different kettle of fish altogether. And people, it's funny, when they were asking managers to go to that sort of level and prove themselves, right? Well, much like And I'll give another example, and fair play. Carlo Ancelotti, he went to Everton, right? It's not so easy when you go to the lesser teams, is it? It's not. It's not. But now, after all of that, Jose gets one final opportunity at the big time. The creme de la creme. Where box office shines. And we'll see what he's going to do to this Real Madrid team. And you know what? This is my suggestion, yeah? I saw a post and I was like, you know what? I'm going to mention this. And I think it would work, right? Do you know who he needs in his backroom staff? Jose will have his team, obviously. He'll have his team, he'll have his assistants, he'll have his medical team. He's got everything that belongs to him. So he has full control. But he should also bring 2 individuals, if they're interested, to be part of his backroom staff. 2 individuals that I think have just retired from football. Just. Pepe, Sergio Ramos. Just for this Real Madrid job. Just for this. It gives them some coaching experience. But just for this Real Madrid job, he should bring those 2 to stand behind him. If those 3 individuals walk into that Real Madrid dressing room, I am telling you, it's curtains for everybody. Everybody. Patterned. Can you imagine Jose walks in, he's got Pepe on one end and Sergio Ramos on the other. And those 2 are respected in that dressing room. They are legends in that dressing room. They have shown the way and the example on how to actually wear that Real Madrid shirt and get something out of it. Imagine them behind Jose. You try and step to just Sergio Ramos is enough. Just Pepe is enough. You're going to bring both of them with Jose. That would be outrageous. I dare anyone to take one step wrong in that dressing room. One. They wouldn't dare. They would not dare. That's what Real Madrid need. Now, some people will argue, all right, Jose's way of football, Jose's methodology, Jose's tactics, it's not going to end well, it's not going to end well. Yeah, I'll be honest. I don't think this is going to be for the long haul. No. But he'll set the standard back at that football club without question. He'll get everyone patterned and he will implement exactly what it means to play for Real Madrid and what's expected at what level. The training sessions, the standard, the level, the communication, the intensity, everything, all of that's going to be up to 200%. That's Real Madrid. I think his football is going to be really effective at the beginning. It always is. Really effective because he has everyone on side. He'll find a way to get everyone on side, especially if he's got the green light from Florentino Perez, which he's going to have because Perez is desperate. And that is where Jose thrives. Jose doesn't thrive when he's got a lot of compromise going on. That's where he doesn't thrive. You need to allow him to do it his way. If he does it his way, he's in peace. And if he's in peace, he's happy. And if he's happy, oh boy. A happy Jose is a dangerous Jose. A pissed off Jose is curtains for everyone. And that's what Real Madrid don't want. When Perez is giving the green light to Jose, look out. You're going to find a different kettle of fish here. You're going to find a different beast. So for next season and the season after, I'm expecting big things from Real Madrid. I am. Under Jose, I am. I think it's going to be magnificent. But after that, it just depends. Are we going to see more of the same script where it begins to go a little left under Jose at that sort of time? Last time at Real Madrid, it didn't. Last time at Real Madrid, it was all right. It didn't blow up. But he wanted to come back to England. And obviously, yours truly got on the blower. And we brought him back. Because Roman Abramovich had a 5-minute conversation with him where he met up and said, do you want to come back? And he said, do you want me back? Yeah, do you want to come back? Okay, we'll get done. Done deal. That was it. So this time round, I don't think that's going to be the case. And I think after this job, he will go to the Portuguese national team and that will be the end. So he's going to want to navigate this properly to try and stay in this job for maybe 5 years or so before he goes to Portugal. I think that's going to be his ambition. I think this is it. You're not going to see any more moving from Jose here. That's it. After this Real Madrid job, I think it's done. I'll be honest. I think it's done. He's even had a stint at a Portuguese club in Portugal. Do you know what I mean? He's even done that. That's a box checked off. The last remaining one is just Portugal. And at his age, I think he's going to want to have some retirement as well to just live life a little bit. So we'll see how it's going to go. But I'm looking forward to this because, like I've said, a green light Jose who's free to do what he wants. And with these pool of players, oh boy, they are in for a rude awakening. A rude awakening. Anyone in that dressing room who's immature, who feels like they can do what they want, who's too young to see their mistakes, all of that, you have no idea what's about to hit you, lads. You have no idea. But if all of you just listen and you put your head down and you listen to what he's got to say and you do as he says, your careers are going to go to the next level. Next level. You have to remember, and I've said this in the past, and this is where I'm going to end. For people that doubt the way that Jose plays his football, I understand that in the modern day, it's very difficult to do because his way of football and his dynamic in a team requires men. Requires men. Not boys, men. His example, Frank Lampard at 23 was a man. 23-year-olds now are babies. His words, he said that. And it's true. Let's be honest, it's true. The majority, yes, it's gotten softer. Jose's way requires iron. It requires some metal around here. If he's given the green light to go and get what he wants, to do what he needs to do by Perez, and he has free reign, oh boy, he's going to find the men. He's going to find them. And if he finds them, it's a long day for everyone. Long day. You want to talk about dark arts and Arsenal and all this, dark arts and doing things the boring and dirty way. Oh my God. If Jose finds some men around here, it's finished for everybody. But that's the only way his way of football can work because it's focused more on intensity, it's focused more on resilience, it's focused more on character, on everyone being on the same page, on shape, focus, concentration, everyone being there together as a block, as a team. And obviously he's got his ways in terms of playing, whether it's on the counter, whether it's a quick direct pass, whether it's defensively all very compact as he normally does. We know these sort of things. But without men, there's always a hole in a Jose system. If he implements that at Real Madrid, which I think Perez is going to allow him to do, and this is why I'm saying it's going to be an exciting time. Perez is going to allow him. Perez isn't stupid. He knows his back's against the wall here. And Jose knows he's coming into a club where he's very much needed and he's in demand. It's an urgent situation. So let's see what's going to happen. I want to get your thoughts. But Jose Mourinho to Real Madrid, back to Real Madrid. It's only the second time he's going to go back to a club. The first was with us, of course. Now it's going to be Real Madrid, and this is, like I've said, I think going to be his last club football job. So let's see what Jose's got at the highest level. Now, people have said he's washed for the last 10 years because he's been at middle clubs. Okay, well, let's stick him back at the highest level and let's see what he does. Jose, it's over to you. Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got. I'm looking forward to this. Let me know your thoughts down below. Much appreciated. Subscribe. Notification bell on. I also want to say, link in the description, you will find this channel also on Rumble and also on Facebook. Make sure you are following on there too, just in case. I know if you're aware of the Chelsea end of things and you're aware of people now getting censored for saying the truth, then you know that there's a danger. I thought, you know what, might as well have Younes Talks Football on Rumble alongside Younes Talks Chelsea on Rumble too. There's two channels on there. Make sure you're sub to both if you are on Rumble. And also on Facebook, I am on there too as Younes Talks Football, as well as Younes Talks Chelsea. So, links are in the description. Much appreciated. Thank you all so much. And I'll catch all of you tomorrow for a new one. Have a good one, people. See you tomorrow. Take care and peace.